Hello, whiskey lovers, and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. As you can see, I'm actually in New York City. You saw that also in the introduction little videos. Beautiful city. I'm here on a wee family holiday celebrating my wife's 50th birthday. So there you have it. But as you know, I never leave home without a good bottle of whiskey. But you may also be aware that in New York, it is actually illegal to run around with a bottle of liquor in public. So I cannot film this little rambling on the streets, in a park, on a bridge or whatever. I have to do it indoors. So I took my refuge in the stairwell of the hotel where I'm staying. Anyway, enough about that. I brought with me a milk and honey whiskey, and limited to only 46 bottles. And this one is named Min Morsa. Min Morsa is Swedish for my mother. There's actually a bit of a sad story connected to this bottling. A friend of mine, he lost his mother in a traffic accident. Now, the mother was born in 1946. On the day of the accident, the brother of the guy who bottled this, Frédéric, turned 46. That is why only 46 bottles of this Min Morsa, my mother, are bottled. But it's an homage, and the label is full of symbolism. So this is actually, it's a sad story, but this is a beautiful homage to the mother. And I'm sure that if she were still alive, she would have approved and she would have enjoyed this whiskey as well. And so this is my contribution, let me put it that way, to Dominic and Frédéric. I'm very sorry for your loss, but I do find the homage that you guys have bottled here absolutely outstanding. And I'll tell you why. This is one of 46 bottles, and it's an Orange Wine Cask. Orange wine is quite big in Tel Aviv and in Israel. They use it for weddings, for bar mitzvah, whatever. Orange wine is very, very popular. And so there are quite a few orange wine casks to be found. Milk and Honey even has an orange wine cask release in their Apex editions, but that one is cut to 46%. This one, however, is at a whopping, and it is a whopping 63.8% ABV. So absolutely cask strength. And the reason why the cask strength is so high is because of the climate in Tel Aviv and surroundings, of course. So we have a young, 3 years old Milk and Honey, matured on an orange wine cask, only 46 bottles and bottled at 63.8% ABV. On the nose. Now, as you may expect from this kind of cask, the nose is a plethora of orangey notes, right? I get oranges, I get clementines, I get all sorts of orange fruit, basically. Bergamot is there as well, but I also get some melon, some honey melon maybe, some kiwi, some gooseberries. Anyway, tropical stuff. Yeah, there's another, a bit of an undertone of kiwi, some earthy notes as well. I cannot quite pinpoint it. What I do know, however, is that this nose is absolutely outstanding. It's very good. And even the fact that it's this high in ABV, my nostrils are not being burned, are not being numbed. This is very, very aromatic, very round indeed. Extremely fruity. Right, on the palate. Now, 63.8% ABV, so we will approach this with a bit of caution, right? Cheers. It doesn't burn on the palate either. Obviously, a very sturdy arrival, but you can forget about water. It does not need water if approached with caution, if approached with respect. Quite firmly, again, all those orangey notes. Again, the melon. Oh, it's a tropical fruit bomb actually, and then it's also a bit spicy. I do get some spicy notes in there, maybe some candied ginger, but overall, this is quite quaffable without adding any water, and moreover, it's actually quite delicious. Good. On the finish then. That finish is great. It's long, warm, spicy again. Lots of spices now. And the oranges, they evolve into a bittersweet pink grapefruit at the end. What a beautiful release. The only downside is that there's only 46 bottles, and they were bottled for a Belgian bottler. So basically, I'm not sure if you will be able to find it. I'm quite happy that I got 2 of these, because this is quite delicious indeed. And again, a big shout out to Dominic and Frédéric. Sorry for your loss, but what you have done here to honor your mother, Min Morsa, is quite stunning indeed. And that's all for this Whisky Rambling from the beautiful city that never sleeps, from the Big Apple, New York City. And I hope to see one of Mark's Whisky Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the malt be with you. Bye-bye.